Hello and welcome to episode 2 of the Slimecraft series. A lot has happened. We've done a Twitch stream. We've built a few things since episode 1. If you was there for the Twitch stream, then you probably saw a lot of this happen. If you wasn't, now's your chance to go and follow me on Twitch, because between episodes we're going to be doing a lot of bits and bobs, all the little odd jobs on the sides. We're going to be doing them on stream. We have a little bit of cactuses going on here. We have the cow farm going for some steak. We've been stockpiling up some carrots. We've got a lot of sugarcane growing. We also went fishing for 30 minutes for a YouTube Shorts video, if you haven't seen that already. And we got a bunch of goodies, including the Fortune free book, which we'll definitely have to use. I think the main thing that we done over on Twitch was getting the banner design made. The Slime City banner, which came out perfect. Obviously also got it on our shield as well. We've also been doing a little bit of mining as well, and we found something really interesting just on the outside of Slime City. So Slime City is right over these trees here. And we've actually found something in a mine system and built some spiral stairs up. In this cave system here, we actually found a skeleton XP farm, which again is in the cave system that kind of flows under Slime City a little bit as well. Definitely ain't going to do nothing with it yet, but within the next couple of episodes, they're probably going to make an XP farm, which means we're going to have to build an enchantment set up down there as well, which also means we're going to have to mass produce some leather and some paper. I think the quicker we can get that XP farm and enchantment setup done, the quicker we can get ourselves geared up. So my plan today is to actually automate sugarcane production. Also want to automate the cactus production as well, because we still need a lot of green dye for a few of the projects. Because yeah, we need a bunch of paper and a bunch of green dye for a lot of our projects. But before we start that, we've actually got a couple of saddles. One we found in a villager's house and one we found in a skeleton dungeon. So I think first things first, I want to start this episode by getting ourselves a horse. And we've got some name tags as well from fishing, so we can name this horse too. Now I have been over this hill a couple of times just to fight some mobs at night time. So I've been in this area and I have seen horses spawn. So hopefully we're in luck. Right, it looks like there's a horse over here by himself. Let's see how fast this guy is. He seems pretty fast, to be honest. He's good as we're going to get, I think, for now. I don't think his jump is that high. We'll give it a little bit of a test here. No, his jump isn't as high as you'd want. But I think for a starter horse, this is absolutely perfect. It goes from A to B just a little bit quicker. And I was actually thinking about naming him. But what I might do is see if there's any decent comments with any decent names before we name him. So we'll name him at the start of episode 3. If you have any horse name ideas, drop them in the comments below. Let me know what we should name this guy. I know we've got some lime dye somewhere. There we go. Lovely. And now he fits right in. But yes, let me know what we should name this guy. We've got some name tags. I think it'll be kind of cool to give him a name at the start of episode 3. But enough of the chit chat and the horse stuff. Today's episode we're going to be finding a nice place for an automatic cactus and sugarcane farm, and basically just automating the production of those. And honestly, I think the best place for us to start putting buildings is up on this upper level of the city. And this is where the main city is going to be, all around this kind of land here. So right where this path kind of ends on the village, there's a nice flat area. So I honestly think we could build the 2 farms here. So the cactus farm would probably fit like that. We'd need a central room as well. I think that actually fits into this gap perfectly. So this will be like the central zone, maybe where the storage is and stuff like that. This room here will fit our sugarcane farms. And this room here will fit the cactus farm perfectly as well. And then we can have the door coming in here. Then the storage area and stuff can fit nicely in this gap here. It's just a matter of getting some resources. Obviously, we kind of want to make the Slime City a little bit medieval. So we're going to have to get the right blocks and the right palette together. But this is definitely going to be the first building in the city. I definitely want to automate both of these materials. It's going to help us a lot. So we've got a lot of wood, a lot of stone bricks, and a lot of other materials to grind for. So yeah, let's get grinding. We've got a temporary stone kind of generator thing going on here. So we've got some dripstone with lava, just so we can smelt this. We've got a cobblestone generator, which is giving us some cobblestone. And then, yeah, we're just smelting that into stone in a minute and trying to get some kind of storage for stone, because we're probably going to need a lot of it for the walls. Cactus farms are pretty easy to make as well. We just need to have a 4x4 grid in this room. I think they're one of the cheapest farms that you can build in Minecraft as well. Oh, also, if this building is going to be a little bit taller, we can layer this up. So we could have like 2-3 layers of this cactus farm. Then we've got ourselves a little hole, and that's kind of where we want to feed all of the cactus into. Again, this is all going to be very temporarily designed. We can do the design afterwards and make it look pretty. I always go with the kind of route of getting the function working first, and then we can make it look pretty after. I think we need like 4 chests, 3 hoppers, so a fair bit of iron is needed. I think that's probably the only expensive thing. But even just these beginner farms as well, you always kind of need hoppers when it's AFK related. Maybe that's a project we need to pen down for an episode, is making an iron farm. I know there's another village not that far from us, so we could always go to the other village and kind of like convert it into just an iron farm. So it's not too expensive, but obviously we've got a paper farm that we need to build as well. The paper farm is obviously going to need hoppers and stuff. We haven't got that much iron, so I'm just going to kind of save some of the materials. Put these hoppers in. That should all be set up now, to be honest. And now all we need to do is just put 24 fences above the cactuses, just so they break automatically. Which again, we don't have the resources for. I think I might need to do a Twitch stream later on tonight. And maybe we just do like a big mining and kind of like foresting stream. This cat here actually looks like my cat in real life. Do a side quest and get this guy. So I've got a ginger cat in real life. He's white and ginger, so he kind of fits perfectly. To be fair, we have a whole fishing chest here with a load of fish. Nacho. I'm actually going to be gutted if we... Oh, there he is. Here we go. Nacho. Make a little area for you. We'll definitely have to put you in our home whenever we build it. We need to make sure that we're planting trees as well. We've got a little bit of a spruce tree farm going on over here. And that should be set up correctly. So basically these cactuses are going to want to grow, hit off the fence, they're going to break, and then it's going to funnel down into the storage. Which again, we definitely will have to revamp and kind of make a better storage system. And it seems to be working already collecting cactuses. So that's great. Yeah, so I'm going to go grind some resources and I will come back when this is 3 layers high. I think 3 layers is actually perfect, to be honest. Once we put in some beams, create a wall around it, put a little roof on top, it's going to be like 2 kind of towers either side. So these 3 layers are all working. The storage system seems to be working as well. It's already picking up cactus, which is great. Now we just need to kind of work on how we decorate these walls, I guess. So I'm going to build 5 high beams, strip them down as well. These are going to be like the bit of structure that kind of wraps around the building on the outside. Maybe build some wood just above it and then have some beams 1 block out again. Hopefully I'm making sense, but it will definitely come to life as I'm building it, that's for sure. But I think that is probably going to be the perfect design to kind of like wrap all of this inside a normal Minecraft house. Because the kind of thing is like we want it to kind of just look like a normal medieval city home. We don't really want to show too much of the farm. So we kind of want it to look like a normal house. You step inside and it's obviously the 2 AFK farms. Normally I would just do these kind of farms and just build them underground so we didn't have to really look at them. But I thought it's a Slimecraft series. I want to kind of push myself when it comes to building for the YouTube series, and try and step out of my comfort zone a little bit as well. So we kind of want to fill in these walls, and then we kind of, I think I might have to add a couple of more beams in these gaps, to be honest with you. Yeah, but see, for now, I think that's kind of the size of the building. But I think, yeah, we've got like the size of the building kind of laid out a little bit. It's just a case of if we build a wall around these kind of beams that we've laid out, these farms are going to be enclosed. A little bit of testing later, I think I'm starting to find some kind of shape. Let's quickly get on the platform here that we've been using. And I think I honestly think this is perfect and exactly what I wanted. So these beams here, I think I've made the arches amazing, to be honest. So if these beams and these arches go all the way around, and we kind of just gradually build up this into the roof, all of this will be enclosed. I might add some windows in here, because adding windows here is not going to be a problem at all. You're going to see the cactus farm, but I don't think it actually looks that bad, to be honest. So I probably will add windows, just so we can kind of make it look like a house. I mean, if it had no windows, it's just going to look really odd. But I honestly love the design. And then when we take it up a level, I'm going to put the beams on this block here. So the beams will be one more out going into the roof. So there'll be way more than enough space. And honestly, I think I'm just going to go ahead and build all of the base here. I know there's going to be enough room for us to put a paper farm in here. I think you can make paper farms, or sugarcane farms, sorry, kind of as long as you want. It's just a matter now of grinding our arse off for some resources, which I'm going to go over and do on Twitch. So if you're following me on Twitch, make sure you come over there. We're going to be doing a massive, massive grind for resources. Episode 2 was getting the cactus farm in place, of course, just so we have a nice supply to make loads of green dye. And this is coming in very fast. It's just me building a couple of arches. I mean, we're almost approaching 1 stack already. So that is amazing stuff. I'm glad that we could get that in as early as possible. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for all the support on episode 1 too. It's been absolutely amazing. I know a lot of you folks have come over from TikTok. One of my TikTok videos kind of went semi-viral, and my episode 1 has hit 1,000 views already. We're touching 500 subscribers. I honestly did not expect this to happen so early on Slimecraft. Like, from the bottom of my heart. I know I replied to comments and I say thank you very much, but in comments it doesn't really come across that grateful, right? Hopefully you can hear it in my voice that I'm so grateful. This is a dream for me. I've wanted to make Minecraft content for like years and years. There's always been so many stuff like in the way in life that kind of blocked me from making content, and now is like the perfect time to kind of get involved in it. And just having your guys' support and people watching and commenting, like, I don't think you realise how much it means to me. So yeah, Cactus Farm is up. Episode 3, we will be working on the second half of this building, getting the sugarcane farms in there, getting a nice supply of paper, and then yeah, once we've got paper, we can start working on an enchantment setup, and also the XP farm that we looked at the start of the episode. Thank you so much again from the bottom of my heart. And I'll see you guys in episode 3.